Hi, it's Quentin from the FL Amateurs of Oz podcast. We're doing our first watch along this week, and it's the Liverpool game. What a great game to be watching! And joining me is the usual deviants, D10 football Matt Day.
Mate, what an intro! How you going, Q?
Good, mate. Just it's a bit warm where I am at the moment, but no, it's good to be sort of at the home of football, some might say.
Theatre of Dreams. I thought we were watching Fulham versus Liverpool, but yeah, good to see you, mate. We've got Dan here as well, D10 Football. You excited for this, mate? Game week 1?
I am. I'm particularly excited now as well because I've got Firmino in one of my teams. I've got Mitrovic in one of my teams. I've got Diaz. I've got Salah. I've got Trent. So plenty of players on the field. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, I agree. Who have you got, Q, then from this game? Who have you got your eyes on?
I've got Salah and I've got Trent, and then I'll be deaf riding Robbo, mate. So those are the three talking points for me this match, mate. And I'm actually interested to see how Fulham attack as well with the likes of Pereira and Mitrovic, and disappointing to see Harry Wilson isn't playing, but yeah, and keen to see Paulinho as well. I thought he looked really good pre-season.
That sounds good. We're a couple minutes till kickoff, so what we'll do, we'll get some comments up from our viewers. Got PSB. Marco Silva likes to attack. It will be very interesting to see his approach and how he decides to press the passing lines in the attacking third. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Fulham play. I don't know huge amounts about this Fulham team. I remember Marco Silva from his time at Everton, but yeah, I've not seen much of this Fulham side in the Championship last year. So we could see how they set up tonight. We've got the lineups coming out now. We've got a couple of other comments. Matt Cowlin, evening chaps. Hey, mate. Thanks for tuning in. We've got FPL Planner as well. Here we go. I'm pretty sure Planner's got a triple up on Liverpool. I think he's got the same as me. I've got Robertson, Trent, Salah captain. I think we're all on Salah captain, right, as well?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm on Salah captain. Yeah.
Yeah, we're all on Salah.
Do you go double defence? Do you go double Liverpool defence? Yeah.
I've gone Robbo and Trent
instead of a double City.
Yeah, I was. Well, I nearly because I was going to have Edison, Cancelo, Trent, Robbo, and I couldn't fit it all with the other players on my team. And I just thought Robbo and Trent, they're like midfielders, so I had to have them in. But look, all it takes is one goal from Fulham, and Liverpool's goal is just to come from someone else, and then you end up with 2 points. But yeah, we'll see. They're going through the lineups now. Let's. You want to go through the Fulham lineup, Q? Have you got the Fulham lineup?
I've already been there, mate. I'm going to have to get it up to speed where you are. I'm sort of at the Liverpool lineup now. But
yeah, I'm at Liverpool lineup as well.
Hold on, I'll check. I'll get up.
I'll read the Fulham. I'll read the Fulham lineup out for us.
Jump onto Twitter.
Rodak is the keeper. Tete at right back. Darbio, centre-back. Ream, I think he's American, actually. Ream at centre-back. Robinson on the left. They've got Reed and your man Q, Paulinho in midfield. Bobby de Cordova Reed. And then Pereira, 4.5 million enabler in FPL in midfield. He's playing in the attacking midfield position, so that's good for FPL managers. And obviously he's on my bench. I think he'll probably be on all your benches and most watches benches.
My first sub, I think.
This is the Pereira they bought from Manchester United?
Yeah, mate, the one and only.
Andres Pereira. He's just in behind Mitrovic, so that's huge for fantasy at 4.5 mil. And then they've got Cabano on the other side, and then Mitrovic. Obviously, we all know Mitrovic well from previous FPL years, and obviously he got so many goals in the Championship last year. And then we'll quickly run through the Liverpool team as we are about to kick off, and we've got Alisson, Trent, Matip, Van Dijk, Robertson, Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago. What a player, by the way, Thiago. And then Salah, Firmino, and Diaz up front. So, yeah, exciting stuff. It'll be interesting to see Liverpool without a Mane, because obviously he's been such a big player for them. But we are about to kick off. So get your score predictions in. I don't have Darwin actually, Planner. If anyone who's watching's got Darwin, just put it in the comments. Dan, you don't have Darwin, do you? Darwin
no, I think he's playing for Carlisle United.
Yeah. You don't have him either, do you?
Don't have him.
Nah. My prediction. Actually, no, I do have Darwin Núñez in another fantasy format, so very disappointed. But he'll bang a goalie when he comes on, so that's all good.
All right, we're about to kick off. Let's get our score predictions in. We've got Stephen McDonald thinks 3-1.
3-1.
Salah to score anytime is my bet. We have just kicked off, so here we go. Q, score prediction?
3-1, and I think that Salah max bonus points. I think he's going to grab a goal, and I think Mitrovic will get a header off a set piece to ruin the hearts of many Robbo owners.
Yeah, so that's me included. And Dan, prediction?
Oh, I'm gonna go exciting. I think there's lots of goals for Liverpool in this game. I think it's 5, but I do think that Fulham will score as well. I think Mitrovic goal. 5-1.
That's a couple of big predictions. I'm gonna go. Like I said, 2-0 offline. I'm gonna go with. Oh, hold on, Fulham are on the attack. Oh,
yeah, this
is
wide.
Cool. It was Mitrovic. I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool. I'll go Salah 2 and Luis Diaz to get the other goal. His demo, listening to the Cowboys, who's going to win the Maguire Award tonight. There we go, PSB. 5-0 Liverpool.
There's too many good players in there's too many good players in the Liverpool side for a Maguire Award, but who knows? Maybe Ream. Ream hasn't looked good preseason, so he could be in line.
So it looks like a nice day over there in old Fulham. Lovely place. I don't know. I think you've been there. Have you been to Craven Cottage, Dan? Or Q?
No, I haven't been to Craven Cottage. No.
I went once.
Now this is the first time I've been over to the UK, so the weather's actually.
You're at Old Trafford.
Yeah. No, I haven't been to Craven Cottage. I've done Stadium of Light, Old Trafford, Etihad. Just trying to think. Stadiums in England. Not too many, actually.
Newcastle? You done Newcastle?
Yes, St. James Park. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So about, I think 4 or 5 I've done.
Okay.
But not Craven Cottage. I like Craven Cottage as well. It's one of the more traditional stadiums.
It's right by the river, and they just showed the stadium before the game. They've built so the whole grandstand's completely brand new. And
Wow.
It's an unreal club. I went there once. Fulham played Bolton. Fulham won 3-0. They had Martin Yol was in charge, and Brian Ruiz, Costa Rican player. Brian Ruiz, unreal. Yes. And Musa Dembele was playing for them, and he was just like walking past players. Fulham, all in the box. Good start for Fulham.
It's a great start for Fulham, and I like that because we need some cancellations on these clean sheets for the Liverpool double up.
Yeah. We don't. I don't. You know what? So me and Dan and Q's in it as well. We're in a draft league, so we're in a draft league together, and I'm playing Dan this week, and he's got Cancelo and Edison, who I'm obviously worried about because you think Edison's going to keep a clean sheet. Cancelo can get big scores, and in draft, it's such small margins that can win draft. And but I do think I've got a Liverpool defensive double up as well. So if I can get the points, because I've got Trent. And I think I might have Van Dijk in there. So, you definitely, you want a clean sheet wipe out. Fulham off the attack again, eh?
Those are good picks.
I'm pumped to see his Cabano start because he's looked really good preseason. I think I was on a space, and I got laughed at when I said anyone looking at Cabano. I got laughed off the space.
Fulham?
Yeah,
Fulham, yeah. I think that I think it's worth looking at their assets like Marco Silva. I know he wasn't great for Everton. He didn't do too well. He was quite good for Watford, but I remember him being a really good coach for Olympiacos, and I think he'll get Fulham playing some good stuff. So it's worth looking at some of their players like Mitrovic, Pereira. Obviously, you mentioned Cabano, so there's good value in some of their players. They've got Leno. Leno's coming in as well from Arsenal.
Yeah, see, I think Cabano's only playing because Harry Wilson's out. Because I think once Harry Wilson's fit, he'll sort of take his spot. But
Harry Wilson because he's injured. What about you, Dan? Is there any Fulham players on your radar or just Pereira?
I like Pereira. I wanted to see more of how he was going to play within this team. I liked Pereira when he was at Manchester United, mainly because he's Brazilian.
And has the same hairdresser as well.
But, yeah, probably same hairdresser is true. But I like Mitrovic as well. Mitrovic always scores goals.
Yeah, he's good. He's a quality player. 2 ex-Fulham Razzlers on the LFC bench. The term Razzlers is worldwide.
It's worldwide. Yeah. people getting on board the spacecraft for sure.
There we go. Fulham on another bit of an attack here. Pereira, here he goes. Definitely got to keep our eyes on him. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, no, it's not. Keepers. He looks quite lively. He's getting on the ball.
Whoever's got Alisson, he's already made like 5 saves.
Yeah. That's what Alisson's so good at, though. And we were saying, I think, because he was the top scoring keeper last year because he makes the saves.
Yeah, he doesn't get as many clean sheets. That's right, but he does make the saves.
Yeah. Oh, corner for Fulham.
He has the acrobatic ones as well. He likes his acrobatic saves.
Yeah. Who's your favourite Brazilian keeper? Say Q and Dan. Who are your favourite Brazilian keepers? Who do you prefer, Alisson or Edison? Like for me, I like both. I think I prefer Alisson from a goalkeeper, shot stopper point of view, and then I think Edison on the ground with the ball at his feet. I don't think there's anyone better than him, but I personally think Alisson's better as a with the saves and the shots, but then Edison's better with his feet. But Fulham, or who's your preference?
I'd probably say Alisson as well.
Go on, Q. You think Alisson?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Alisson for the same reasons.
I think they're both. It's much of a muchness, man. They're very hard to pick one between the other. I think Alisson gets more starts for Brazil. I would say that Alisson is possibly better with his feet. He always comes out and lifts the ball over. Yeah, he comes out and lifts the ball over an attacker. You know, he does those little dinks and he'll just lift the ball up, or he tries a little Cruyff. Whereas Edison, I think his distribution is unbelievable. Like his long range passing is fantastic, and we are almost. I think it's like a bit of a disguise that he's better with his feet because Manchester City make it very easy for him when he has the ball. Whereas Liverpool play differently with Alisson.
Oh, yeah. No, I agree. That's a good point because I've seen Alisson do those little Cruyff turns on the ball and little movements. And then Edison, he just knows well. Like, he could play in central midfield, Edison. I reckon you could stick him in like the Pirlo or the Xavi Alonso position and he'll just be like, the Xavi, he'd just be spraying passes around for fun.
There's a classic clip of Edison where he comes out. I think he dribbles beyond 2 players.
Yeah,
seen it. Turns on the ball, plays it back, and then it shows Pep, and he's fuming.
Yeah, it's so good because he's literally out as if he's like a defensive midfielder position. Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah, just playing exactly.
Yeah, you're right. They're both quality keepers. Like they're both. Like imagine having that problem for Brazil. Like that's who you've got to pick from. Like that's an unbelievable headache to have. In terms of time. My time at the moment's on 7:45. By the way, boys.
Yeah, mine's 7:45 as well.
Yeah,
I'm 7:51 now, 5:2, 5:3. So probably the same as you guys.
Yeah.
We're all good. We're all good.
Tell you what, Fulham.
Do you think Leno's going to come in and take the number 1 spot, or do you think he's going to have to try to earn it from Rodak?
Nah, I think he'll take it. I think when you sign a goalkeeper like Leno, hold on, Fulham are on the attack.
Oof.
All in the box, Alisson. Oh, safe hands. I personally think Leno. What was it? Leverkusen before Arsenal. He was at Leverkusen, I think, and like he was one of the best keepers in Germany. So like, I think if he's coming into Fulham, he's going to be their number 1. Like he's a keeper that could probably play for a Premier League club week in, week out. He's Premier League level already. So I think. Yeah, if he's coming into Fulham, he's coming in as the number 1. Like he's too good a goalkeeper. It's one of them as well with Arsenal. Like, I never thought he was actually that bad a keeper, but they've brought Ramsdale in anyway. So yeah, interesting one.
Do you think Nick Pope starts at Newcastle, or they stick with Dubravka for a bit? Because
Pope's in.
He's in because Dubravka did really well, like in that latter part of the season last season, when they climbed out of relegation zone and started to string wins together. He was one of the pick keepers, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he's in because Dubravka's now linked with Leicester. So Leicester have obviously sold Kasper. Well, he wanted to leave. He was ready to go. So now we've got this Ward Everson link up for the 2 4 keepers. But now they're talking about maybe Dubravka's going to come in. If Dubravka goes there, could be a decent 4.5 pick because he does make a lot of saves. We've got a couple of comments here. Let's bring Simon's up. He goes, surely Pope starts. Yeah, I think he does. He's, Newcastle are building right, and they're Yeah, Pope's a good keeper. He's a number one. He's a quality keeper.
I would think so. That's why I asked the question. Only because like I had Dubravka toward the end of last season as well. I thought he was excellent, especially for his price in FPL. But given if he's going to move to Leicester, then yeah, he would know that Pope's got the spot as well.
Yeah. What do you think on this one, Q?
Yeah, I think they've started really good, very attacking, and I like the look of Pereira's getting in some good positions. So I think it's a good start for Fulham, but as you've seen with Liverpool, they don't need much time to put a couple of goals on. So you could be like this for another 10 minutes, and then next minute, Liverpool are winning 2-0. So.
Yeah, it's so true.
Bring up this comment here, mate, from Simon.
What a good comment from Simon. Let's have a look at this.
We said this, Simon. We've said this, mate. It's ridiculous. That's picking up everything, man. It's got seismic activity.
Yeah, mate.
It's picking up everything except your Wi-Fi connection because it seems to drop. Hold on.
Yeah,
sorry. Sure. So good. This is a good one. This is a detailed spaceship.
That's right, man. That's one of those things they use. When they go into a place and there's like paranormal activity and they're reading like a Geiger meter. It's just for them. It's way out there.
No, it's only when I'm sort of spitting my my rhymes on the mic. I need the proper setup.
So I was just saying that it just had Tim Ream, the centre back on the screen. He looks like a prime Robbie Savage. If you remember Robbie Savage.
Yeah, Robbie.
He looks like a prime Robbie Savage with the blonde. Blonde Barnet.
His son plays for Manchester United now. He was actually really good when he came to Australia, Charlie Savage.
Yeah, Charlie.
Keep
the comments coming, everyone. Keep the comments coming, and let us know your thoughts on the game, FPL. Any questions you got for me or Q or Dan? I'm sure Dan will be happily answer any questions about the spaceship.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
This is the only mic they had down in the old storage shed at Old Trafford. So I just had
I'm surprised they gave you a mic, mate, because the Glazers are cutting costs.
No, they're just taking the
holes in the roof.
Sancho's pay packet, mate, to get me a mic, so it's all good.
Oh, Allison, just outside of the foot.
Jesus. Are they giving Fulham a free kick there? No.
That reminds me of when you play under 8s and they go, if in doubt, kick it out. Remember that?
Yeah, but he just banana kicked it out. That's the difference. He done outside the foot like banana kick.
Can I just say that's not only under 8s. We that's everywhere.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's us on a Thursday night at the local futsal courts, just whacking the ball out of play. Have it.
Still going, yeah. It's still going though. It's trending.
There used to be a dude that used to do that. I'm like, mate, where are you kicking it to? It's rebounding back onto the field. You're not wasting time.
Yeah, it's true. I reckon indoor centres became savvy to that because people used to try and boot it as far as they can onto the furthest court. They just couldn't get the ball back, and the game would just, it'd just peter out, especially if it was close. So now there's everywhere you go in Melbourne, there's just nets everywhere.
Yeah, nets. All the old multi-ball system, and they give you about 10 match balls.
Yeah.
Well, in the trenches at Musselbrook where we play our futsal, there's a gym connected to it. And if you get some height, if you shot it, it'll go over the wall into the gym and hit old bloody Frank trying to do his pull-ups.
Oh, my days. In the trenches. Nice.
So we're about 13 minutes in now, just about 30 and a half, and Liverpool just started to get their foot on the ball a bit more now. But
they have. Do you know what I find interesting is that they've started to do it now. See how they've got Fabinho coming, and they've got 2 centre-backs sitting. There's Thiago. Like, that's what I'm seeing at the moment. It's like 13:43. So they're sitting with 2 centre-backs, and everyone presses forward, and it kind of gives them almost like 5 or 6 players in forward positions. City play a lot like this, and they control the tempo of games like this. Like you see now, Robertson's going to come forward. They're starting to open up spaces. But I don't know why they didn't do this from the start.
Whoa.
Because
Hold on. Go. No, that's a save. Was that? It's a goal for Luis Diaz. Offside. Tell you what, that would have been huge in the old FPL world because Diaz is. Didn't you just trade Diaz in draft, Dan, as well for Mara?
No, PSB doesn't want to do it. But I know PSB's listening as well. This is what's going to happen, right? He's going to do really well for 4 weeks. And then PSB's going to be like, I need Diaz. I'm going to give him Diaz. And I even said in the chat, I said, his hammy's going to be like steak by that time from all the pressing. And then we'll swap for Mahrez, and Mahrez will start kicking on. People said it last year. They were like, "Oh, Mahrez is, he's too unreliable. He's too this, he's too that." He almost won Player of the Season. I'm pretty sure. He went very close at Manchester City.
See, I just want to point out, Matt, I liked the Stonewall face when Robbo went one-on-one with the keeper then.
Oh, mate. He was
I mean,
offside.
what a ball.
Liverpool are in.
Yeah.
See,
this,
that was a nice finish by Diaz, by the way. If that was that was a hell of a finish.
This what I was pointing.
I've got a question for you, mate.
Yeah, create my own skill called the spaceship. I think, look, these days it's very hard to create your own skill. There's like a billion skills already, and most people will say, "Oh, you've combined two." I don't feel like as if my my imagination or creativity is that's fantastic that I can just go and create my own skill. But look, I'll keep it in mind.
You got the ability though.
I've just copied everyone else, mate. I've stolen all their skills, So, but I'll keep it in mind. If I can come up with a skill, it would be cool to call it spaceship, but it'd have to be something intergalactic, wouldn't it? It'd have to be crazy. It'd have to be like a levitation. Yeah, I was
take a trip to the moon, get some clarity, mate. Some thinking time, and
some clarity. You go to the moon, mate. On the moon, there's only cheese there, man. You know that. Go there for moon cheese.
I actually told my son that the moon was made out of cheese, and he goes, and then he went and told my wife, and she goes, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Oh, it's all right."
What's wrong with that? When I was his age, I thought I still think the moon's made of cheese. We don't know. The only person who could tell you is Buzz Aldrin, and he doesn't answer those questions. That's a bad tackle, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what? This is obviously we're only 16 minutes in, but what if this is going to be the old never bat the early kickoff?
No. A little bit more patience. It's going to open. Trust me. One goal and it's all going to open. Because Liverpool just now, I don't know why Liverpool didn't do this from the start. Just keep the ball for a bit and just take all the momentum out of the game. Because Fulham, Alisson touched the ball 5 or 6 times in the first 10 minutes. So just keep the ball. Just take all the momentum out of the game. And now they're starting to do it. We just seen Klopp there. He's shaking his head. He knows, mate. He knows. He's got double up.
I've already traded out Salah. That's how knee-jerk I am.
That's a wrestler, Claxton.
Welcome to the stream,
Claxton's that thing. Actually, Q would know about Claxton's because he obviously busting rhymes on that big mic of his. He busts a rhyme and then in the beat drop it just goes, the Claxton drop goes around the clubs.
Yeah, mate, just to walk around doing a crip walk,
So, do you want to let's name a player from each team just after this there's an attack for Liverpool. Name a player from each team from an FPL perspective that you think is going to go under the radar this season. That not like obviously we don't talk about a Trent, we don't talk about a Salah or a Diaz, but name a player from each team you think that we might have missed. So I will start with, just after this attack from Liverpool. I think with Liverpool, I know who Q's answer is, so I'm not going to say Q's. I'm going to go with. It's hard because obviously you're always going to triple up on them. I'm going to say Jota because I know he was big last season and had a really good year, but I feel like he's not been in anyone's drafts this year because he's. Look at that touch!
What a touch!
That's the control.
That's what I was just saying about his feet, right? Because the way they use him, it's like deceiving. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think from Liverpool, I'm going to go. Who did I say? Jota, yeah, because I think no one's talking about him because he's picked up this injury in pre-season, but he got 15 goals or something last season, and I think he's someone that could eventually come into our teams. So he's someone to look out for. And then for Fulham, it's tough because we've got Pereira, we've got Mitrovic. It's hard to know enough about them to say. Maybe like Tete at fullback, the number 2. Like I've heard he likes to get forward and it's quite handy. So
he's
maybe him.
Well. He just copped the yellow card. He's doing well.
Yeah, other than the card count. There we go. We've got one from. Is there an Eze? I'm assuming, is there an Eze that plays for Fulham? Is there an Eze at Fulham? There could be. If he means a Palace Eze, he looked good last night. Tell you what, Eze was unlucky not to score last night a couple of times.
Eze is a great thing for fantasy. If he plays regularly for Crystal Palace, he's going to be a great one to have.
They played him as a
Yes.
number 10 last night, which I think is where he's going to get most of his returns. Him and Zaha just wouldn't give Arsenal the ball. They're like, the tough kids at recess that wouldn't give the ball to the other kids. That's what it looked like in that second half last night.
I'll tell you what, Steve's gone. RBI used to be a pretty solid youth player at City. Glad he made it at Fulham. Yeah, okay, that's good. And FYI, it's FPLIs. My mind's blown. It's FPLIs. What a man.
A play that I reckon is under the radar from these two clubs, I reckon Harry Wilson. There's just been a lot of talk about Mitrovic and Pereira, but last season Harry Wilson was just a man on a mission. Just a lot of their attack, and he creates a lot of his own shots as well, which there's going to be games where they're not going to be able to be free-flowing, passing the ball around, so you're going to want a player that's, can pretty much turn on a dime and make his own shot, and I think, he could be very underrated this year.
Yeah, and he's so good at free kicks. So good at free kicks, Harry Wilson. He's injured now, though, which is a pain. And I don't know how long he's out for, but yeah, he's a really good pick. Oh, look at that. That's a good ball from Thiago.
Great ball. Nice, Diaz.
Or Robertson.
Oh, that was solid.
What about you, Dan? Is there anyone you got your eyes on that we've not mentioned?
I think Firmino, mate. I think everyone sleeps on him always.
Yeah.
He just pops up and grabs a hat trick when no one's expecting. But someone's always triple captained him, and it's always in the first game, and they get like 70 odd points, and then they're just top of the world for that minute. Always happens. Always happens.
It's a good point about Firmino. He's gone under the radar, and he's obviously back in the side. I know they got Nunez, but they're putting him back in the side, pretty like the Liverpool of a couple of years ago, whereas the Salah.
I was Trent to Salah as well. That would have been a nice one.
Yeah.
No, that Liverpool just look a little bit rush.
Yeah, exactly. They need to take the tempo out of the game. They need to relax.
Yeah.
What's it like at Old?
They've been caught off guard how aggressive Fulham are playing. Like they're really going at him. So I think it's made him a little bit sort of shaky.
Yeah, it's a good point. This.
Yeah. True. Yeah, they are a bit shaky. I don't know if it is because it's just like first day jitters, it's like nerves. Yeah. They need to settle into it. They're also away. I think that makes a big difference.
Yeah, that's a good point because away games in the Premier League, doesn't matter where you go, who you play. It's always difficult that first 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
There's no easy games.
They just need to get a hold of the ball, control the tempo of the match, and also defend with the ball, They start to do this, they have all the possession. They'll have all the chances. They just need to take away all these half chances from Fulham.
See, this is why Pereira is going to be a valuable asset, not just bench fodder when he's on every set piece.
He's taking the free kicks, yeah. I like him. I might wildcard tomorrow.
bench boost next week, mate.
Yeah, exactly. That's it.
You got to have your Brownhill moment.
Ball in the box.
Does old mate have a triangle head? Did anyone just see that?
Fulham are coming closer.
That guy, he was looking straight at the goal and somehow went out for a bloody throw-in.
Yeah, I know. No, he got pushed there. Van Dijk shoved him. That should be. Do you reckon? Should that be some VAR? Van Dijk yellow and penalty? I don't know.
See why Harry Wilson's out. Pereira's on both sides for corners.
Oh my days!
Oh, that was close.
This is what I mean by Liverpool have to hold. If Liverpool hold the ball, these things don't happen.
Fulham are giving it a go. I tell you what, they're giving it a go. It's a good ball through. He's offside.
Are they using VAR anymore? I haven't seen one VAR check or anything yet.
Yeah, they're using it. I do not know how they didn't use that last night.
Yeah, they were very less trigger happy last night. You could see the referee just waving everything off. I think might have been Zaha fell over twice near the box. And then in the box, and then there was nothing. They didn't even check.
Yeah. What about that handball in the first half?
Yeah. That's the point of it, isn't it? They have to review it.
Oh,
otherwise,
the player basically caught the ball.
You might as well just not have it. You might as well just go without it.
Yeah, 100%.
Anyway, they still haven't got it right, obviously.
Nah.
Yeah, Fulham are knocking. They are.
Nice.
That's nice for West Ham. To be fair, I don't think Mike Dean likes City.
Oh, perfect. Then we'll have to listen to Damo all week then.
See, I thought that was a foul there.
Um,
Guy got clattered in the midfield. Referee just looked at it. Anyway. Still not really controlling it, are they? Like, seems they're like in a rush to go forward. There's so much time.
But even Trent is getting balls in sort of rushed situations. Like he's not getting any open field. They're kind of rushing him as soon as he gets it. He's got to either put a very 50-50 ball into the box or he's just playing it back.
How's that not a foul from Matip? He just lost the ball and then clattered the guy because he knew he lost it. Oh my days, that's so lucky.
It's one of those. If Liverpool ride this bit of pressure that they've had, as soon as if they do score a goal with the top sides, it's usually game over for the most part. But Fulham, it's good to see they're not sort of, they're giving it a bit of a go. I do like that Fulham kit. It's pretty nice.
I think all their kits seem pretty good. Even their third kit, second kit.
Yeah, that's a foul.
You seen the third Manchester City kit, that Bumblebees one?
Yeah, it's pretty. You know what? Though City did have a yellow and like a striped kit with those colours in the Paul Dickov years. I remember it in the late 90s. Like FPLIs will be able to confirm, but I remember them having like one with what was the brand on the front? A video or like it was like
it was Brother. I'm sure it was Brother.
Yeah, maybe it was Brother.
It was Le Coq Sportif.
Yeah, I think it was that one. And so they've had those colours before, so it's kind of cool how they've gone back to.
Well, everyone's trying to do it now, though, aren't they? Because it's all like very retro kits. People love the retro stuff.
Yeah, I reckon this sort of stuff happens a lot when the big sides play against the newly promoted teams.
Yeah, it's just true. It will kill them. But, they are rushing. Liverpool are rushing. Just need to chill. But again, FPLIs, he likes the City style. He likes Pep,
All the no Salah owners and no Salah captainers right now are just like, they're either hiding under the sofa or they've put their phone on airplane mode for 2 hours.
They're celebrating like all of the people last night who were mudding everyone for not having Martinelli.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was annoyed I didn't have Martinelli. I should have had Martinelli. But how much is Martinelli? Is he
6.0, same price as Lingard?
Yeah.
Ball, chance for Liverpool. Corner kick.
Yeah, I've already seen Andy Martin's post tonight.
Andy Martin's all over this.
I'd say he's got a draft ready to go that he typed in last night and it's just sitting in his draft folder, ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what, though? I've got to say, sorry, Dan, I was just going to say, the people that make those calls, right, to not own, say, Salah, like, wow, like, hats off to him. So I didn't have Jesus and he was 75% owned, and it's like, a lot of people are like, are you crazy? Like, what's wrong with you? He's 75% owned. And I looked at it and just thought, I don't, just didn't I think he's going to get goals and he's going to be good, but I just didn't fancy him as one of my strikers. I thought I'd put the money into other areas. And those people that have gone without Salah, it's like, fair play. Like, what he can do and what he's capable of. So,
Pereira, mate.
Pereira. He's looking quite good, isn't he, Pereira?
As soon as Jesus did that trick and beat those two players, I'm like, it's on. They're winning 40-0.
Yeah. No, when I woke up and I saw he had 2 points, I was like, I'm going to look at the highlights. When I saw that highlight, I was like, he should have got man of the match.
Yeah, the nutmeg. You know what it was?
So good. Such a good
skill. He was good. He started well, and then I think, my God.
Just tried to curl a corner in.
He's like a good... wait till you see this comment, D10.
This is this is a pod that loves Richarlison.
Nothing like Richarlison. Completely different players.
And loves him.
Pereira's got more ability, but Richarlison is an Olympic gold medal winner. Yeah, we would say that. I do. I like Richarlison.
Keep an eye out for Julio Enciso from Brighton, mate. I swear it's almost like Richarlison's double ganger. Just the way he moves around the park, he just deceivingly quick. he was getting into the other team talking a bit of trash, and it was a preseason friendly, mate. I was just like, who is this guy?
In
I
Steve
love him.
yeah. Yeah, South Americans do this. They like it, mate. They when there's no friendly games, even at training, they'll be playing for keeps.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, Liverpool,
Fulham
they're playing with danger here, right?
Yeah, Fulham are knocking on the door a little bit. Oh my god!
Oh
my
my
god! What a block! What a block!
days. That's a huge block. Oh no, Andy Robertson is
Ooh.
trying to dribble out there. Oh, don't touch him.
Oh my god! What a ball! Ball's just come in the box.
I'll tell you what,
missed.
if
Mate, it's
Mitrovic
Cabano,
scored,
mate. I told you, mate. The old Cabano.
Cabano,
Yeah,
the old
That was a
Cabano,
great ball.
the old Cabano cigars, they're going down nicely.
Thing is, though, you've got to these Fulham, they've got to put one of these away. They've got to score because all it takes is one chance for Liverpool, and then
He should. Hey, Stephen's right. He should have gone down there. If he's smart, he goes to floor, doesn't he? What a volley! But that's a goal. Yeah, Robertson, good bonus points for the block. Yeah,
he needs it after he tried dribbling his way out.
Yeah, he thought he was Cafu for a second.
Which Cafu? His son or the father? Because his son's playing at Knox.
Is that his actual son, or are you just lead me on here, lead me astray? Don't excite me like that.
I'll have a look at Wikipedia and see.
It's not his son. It'd be called Cafu Jr.
No, there's probably about 100 Cafus.
It's probably 100 Cafus. Or they what? All in Sao Paulo?
Yeah, well, it's just like there's about 1,000 Darryls in Australia.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same somehow.
Oh my god, Fulham.
Yeah, they've got overloads here. It's 3v3 in the corner. No, that's not the pass. It's going to get blocked. Oh, what a cross!
Oh my god, goal!
It's in a goal.
Mitrovic header. Wow,
mate.
Look at D10.
I've got him in my draft team.
Him early too. I picked him early. Yes, what a goal for Carlisle United. Get in.
Unreal. Well, there you go. Double up Liverpool defence in the mud, which includes me in draft and classic.
Oh my
But no, look, the danger is always there. You've got a striker here, Mitrovic, who scored 40 goals in the Championship, and he's only 6.5 mil. And a lot of people didn't pick him because they saw this fixture and they saw how bad Fulham did in the Premier League last time, and they avoided him. But
he's offside. Van Dijk played him on.
He's on.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's easily on there.
What a header, by the way.
Oh, it's a great header.
Tell you what, that is Andy Carroll-esque. What a header. Look at that, just towering.
That's a cracking header.
Wow. That is a cracking header. How did he sneak that in?
In the classic, I've only got...
Well, wait, is that an own goal? Did that come off Trent? Or was it?
Oh.
Surely they give
it... because what's that minus?
we could be really suffering.
I'm the same planner as me too.
Mate, it's if this is an own goal, it's giving me vibes of that week I captain Aubameyang.
Yeah. Not only that, the week where it gives me a vibe of like when I had Gabriel Jesus and he shot and it hit Phil Foden's earlobe and went in. They gave the goal to Phil Foden. Ridiculous.
Yeah,
I'm just checking out. I really hope I started Mitrovic in my draft league.
Yeah, I don't think I got Mitrovic in any of my draft teams or my classic.
You hope you started Mitrovic.
Good, he's on the bench.
You know what's
so good.
He's onside. Yeah, he's onside.
I've got in my draft. I've got Mitrovic and Firmino. So look, things are looking up.
Oh, you've got Mitrovic in your draft team?
Sure do.
Oh, I'm mudded. I'm going to lose.
I picked in early days. Early days.
What? When you've got someone like Mitrovic in draft and he scores a goal against Liverpool, that's like gold dust points. That's just like they're points you probably don't expect to get right. So, yeah, look, if you own Robertson and you own Trent like me, and I know a few of the
you see that
viewers
do. Too glary. I've got Mitrovic 5 points. Lovely.
Ooh.
I do like it.
I think with Robertson and Trent, the thing is, there's even these games like this they concede, and you know that they're capable of a goal or an assist anyway. So I look at it and think, all right, I was hoping to get the 2 clean sheets. To be fair, one of the clean sheets, because everyone's got Trent anyway. So I'm really hoping for the clean sheet from Robertson because Trent doesn't really count. But it's all down to like
big things now.
Yeah, it's all down to Robertson now getting like an assist or something because he's capable of it, and then that's basically a clean sheet anyway.
Hey, if Firmino scores, Matty, I'm far away.
Oh, he probably will.
I'm out in the stardust. Out in the Ziggy Stardust. Come on,
mate. This is
But look, Salah captain isn't looking good though. Salah captain's not looking good at all.
Nah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. The goal doesn't affect him. He's coming out second half and he'll just get like 4 goals or something like that. He'll be fine. Yeah, actually, you know who's in Salah's? Son is in Salah's head. He's thinking about it a lot.
Well, Son's in my team. I've got Son. I don't know if anyone else
is
watching.
I don't have
Son. You don't have Son. You don't have Son, do you, Q?
Too expensive?
No. Too Gucci for me, mate. I had to go the budget price of 11.5.
Yeah.
I'd rather to have Luis Diaz and Mahrez.
Yeah, no, that's a fair call. That's a good ball, Robertson.
Oh! It was Firmino as well. I got a Firmino goal. I would have been.
If I got the Robertson assist and you got the Firmino goal, I lose draft.
Diaz.
I take that.
It was Diaz. I've got Diaz in my draft as well, and I've got Diaz in FPL. If Diaz scores this, I'm feasting, mate. Oh, I didn't even put it to him. He just swazzed it across. It was a very Scottish pass.
I was kind of hoping
his laces, man. With his laces, just using the inside of your foot. Yeah, exactly. He thought he was Valverde. Champions League Benzema style. No, come on, man.
You know what? Though? If that turns out to be an assist, I'll take that. If I lose draft because of it, it's fine. When you put a lot of money into players in your classic, you need returns. And I might have even been saying this to the FPL planner earlier, actually, and I was saying I'm a bit worried because I've put a lot of money into premiums early on, and it can sometimes take 3 or 4 weeks for the premiums to come in.
Yeah, to come in. Are you on 2 or are you on 3 premiums?
Haaland, Son, Salah, Cancelo, Trent, Robertson.
I don't really consider like Cancelo and Trent the premiums.
Yeah.
Because they're 7 or
premium
6,
defenders,
right?
but like not premium players.
Yeah,
I guess Salah, Haaland and Son. But I was always captaining Salah for this game week regardless. I thought But you're on Salah as well, Q. You got Salah?
Yeah, mate. I've got him captain. I was actually nearly tempted to go captain Kane, but I thought that Liverpool to start their title challenge, they want to get off to a good start, but they just look real sloppy. They're looking a lot better, but they seem to be playing a lot down just the left hand side where it looks like Trent's just sort of out on the wing, just waiting for the ball back, and they seem to be focusing on Robbo in that side, which is not great for my FPL side.
This game's heating up now, eh? It's just opened up completely. What a ball, by the way. What a ball. Here we go, Salah. Come on. Do some captain stuff.
Second ahead of me, yeah. Maybe done.
Do some captain stuff. Oh. Uh-oh.
Thiago, Luis Diaz.
Oh, my day.
Oh, my God, he's hit the bar. Luis Diaz has hit it looks like the bar. Trent, Diaz. Yeah, Liverpool knocking on the door now.
Yeah, there's a goal. There's another goal coming. Now the 5 goals come. This is jokes, isn't it? Diaz, man.
He's good, this guy.
He's very good.
Yeah.
Hey, anyone who can do an ACCA in an international football match, they're not bad. They're not bad.
Did you consider either of you consider him for your classic team, or?
I've got Diaz.
I don't, just because I'm on Sancho. But if United break my heart like they do most seasons, I could be moving across.
Do you know what was the difference between me picking because I had obviously got Mahrez, St. Max, Coutinho, Salah, Diaz. That's my midfield. The difference between me picking Diaz and Sancho, when I watched Sancho play at the MCG, he just kept dropping his shoulder, man. I was waiting for an elastico. Diaz did the ACCA against Brazil. You know what I mean? Like, who are you going to pick? Who are you going to take? Really? That's how you're going to choose these players, man. Mitrovic,
They're good.
Mitrovic the same. Mitrovic was proven. Like when I think about when we did the draft, right? When I picked Mitrovic, it was early days. It was very early. I could have got someone else. I had the reverse tactic as well when I was like, oh yeah, if I get bad picking, I'm going to go Edison Cancelo. That's why I thought I can't go for the attacking players, And then PSB beat me to Mahrez, so I'm not happy about this.
Yeah.
But now, right, Diaz is looking so tasty. Diaz has got that special
He's
sauce,
looking
the one
good.
that you get in your Big Mac.
Yeah. He's got the Big Mac sauce, mate.
Yeah, exactly. Razzle sauce.
Yeah.
People always forget Hull City was the breeding ground for Robertson, Maguire, Jarrod Bowen, and Jimmy Bullard. Well, 2 of those players have mad techers, and 2 of them, less said the better.
Mate, I can't believe they left out. They left out the goat Robbie Brady.
Is that the Irish player?
No, not the Irish. Is that the American guy who played at the played an FA Cup final or played a semi-final, and he got his mate to take loads of photos? Is that the one? Played for Hull?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I just know that he reminded me of a poor man's Dan James. It's very fast and just didn't quite make it to the.
Poor man Dan James. Who's Dan James? The poor man's Gareth Bale.
Nah, poor man's Messi, mate.
No.
A really poor man. Like,
come on, Key. Oh, really poor man. Yeah. Someone was scraping the barrel for Messi's that day.
Robertson with the deep ball. Back out to Salah. No.
Fabinho. Salah, do something here. Oh, that's good. Oh.
Trent with the ball. Nah.
Oh. Firmino.
Robertson.
Tell you what. Firmino assist. I won't be mad.
Henderson with the ball.
Tell you what, the pressure they're under at the moment. Firmino. Oh my God. Guy's a magician. Do you know why? Man. If he looked the other way, he'd have been through then. Why are you calling for handball?
Always give it.
Oh my days.
I just like how the ref had to point to his hand because, of course, Trent wouldn't have known what it was for.
Nah, this ref looked like Scott Parker. I'm not buying this.
Could be Scott Parker, mate, getting his vengeance.
Yeah, due a massive goal.
I think so as well.
I reckon they're due 5 goals.
Yeah. That's the same comment, Q. Big Mac sauce.
What's this funnier from Steve? Whoever in the crocodile hunter. How was that fish that he caught?
Big Darwin.
That's
actually really good. Have you
seen the photo of the fish that he caught? It looks like something out of Jurassic Park.
Yeah, that's right.
It's ridiculous, man. I was like, this is a pterodactyl with no wings.
Yeah.
It's insane. I don't know where they got those fish. They're only in Brazil.
Where's Darwin Núñez from? Is he Portuguese?
Darwin's a Uruguayan. But they were with it was with all the Brazilians.
Yeah, okay.
That was ridiculous, mate, that fish. That's a South American fish for sure. They're not, we don't have them here, just like in St Kilda Beach.
No. I don't think they'd survive in St Kilda Beach.
Probably not. Come out with oily eyes.
Oh, mate, he'll be loving it. Planner will be loving it. And, I think there's a few people out of Salah and, fair play to him. But again, you never know. Second half, all it takes is one goal, turns into 2. Can change.
Mate, I've already traded Salah out and put my triple captain on KDB. Yeah.
Rage transfer.
Traded him out for Andreas Pereira. Got 10 million.
Gonna need some ointment for my knee with how much knee jerking I'm doing every
reaction. I actually think that's going to happen with Jesus because of the way the game played, the scorers, who started for Arsenal. I think we're going to see the percentage drop down. I reckon it'll go to at least below 50% this week, if not the next.
I hope so.
There's already been a bunch of.
Sorry, go on.
Also, there's been a bunch of people that have already transferred Kane out, and he hasn't even kicked a ball. And they've transferred him out for Haaland, ready for next week, because they're probably anticipating that there might be a price rise. But Yeah, I'm not sure. There's still price rises in the first game week, so
Do you know?
See, I'm
It's
going to
what we
wait to see Kane. If Kane looks good, I probably won't get him out. And I'm just going to risk it. Maybe get Amares or someone in instead.
8.8k.
okay.
Has he gone up to 8.8?
No,
No.
that's how many
That's
people got
how?
rid of him. That's how many 8,500.
Oh, 8.5
people.
thousand. Oh, he
Yeah,
got rid of.
yeah.
I was going to say,
They're called they're rage people. They just rage. They just had like the FIFA rage, and they're like, I'm just going to transfer him out. Go goodbye. Like, don't come near my team again.
Get real angry. Don't you know nutmegs don't get you points?
Yeah. Oh, Diaz. Oh.
I remember actually last season, I was more happy that Rafinha, I had Rafinha, right? I woke up for the 6
What a
a.m.
player.
start. He did an elastico, right? I was very happy with the game already. He scores a pen in the 92nd minute. Before that pen, I was still happy to have him, And then FPL went and made a tweet that, elasticos don't give you points. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
I'll bet you're out.
It needs to
I
be
remember that
like
game.
FIFA Street FPL, where if you keep doing tricks, it multiplies. The next minute, your player's getting 20 points.
Yeah, and if they score, it's a game breaker. The game just shuts down.
Yeah.
Remember that one? It goes slow motion and stuff.
See, I didn't know that was a thing till I was playing the game, and then they scored, and I'm just like, what's going on?
You were in FIFA Street, weren't you, Dan?
One of them. There's many FIFA Streets.
Yeah, unlockable player.
2012 FIFA Street, the remake of the first one, yeah. But
coming to a PS1 near you.
Yeah.
Actually, it was on
PS2.
PS3.
GameCube.
PS3. Yeah.
Was it
right.
GameCube?
Yeah, I think GameCube as well. Yeah. No, I'm only joking, mate. GameCube was next to Atari, mate. They didn't have anything. GameCube was like playing Pong. Like you got two, and it's like boop, boop. You're trying to score goals like that. What are you playing? Oh, it's called unsensible soccer.
It's called 1-2. That's where they got the 1-2 from. I heard. Apparently, that's the rumor on the street.
Mate, that Mitrovic goal, I'm feasting. That tastes like a large fries. That goal. Oh my god, can't believe it. That's gone well for me, but now I need some Salah stuff. Now I need something for Salah. Come on, or Diaz. No more crossbars, please. Diaz, such a street baller. Diaz, he's playing crossbar challenge out there.
Half time. Fulham 1, Liverpool 0. Good half. Good half. Not good from an FPL point of view. If you own Liverpool players, which is
big half.
Us.
Big half.
So we're gonna have a big second half. But yeah, what do you think, boys? What's your thoughts on the first half?
I'm surprised, but not surprised. I thought that they'd be a bit more attacking Fulham, but they just look really good, really crisp going forward. And Liverpool, it's not like they're playing bad; they're just playing nervous. And I think hopefully in the second half they get an early goal and they can kind of settle into, how they usually play. But it's actually a good game of football to watch, even though there's only been one goal.
Yeah. I'd have to agree. It was what I was saying before the Fulham goal. They have to relax. They have to keep the ball. They have to control the tempo of the game. The goal came from loss of possession and it's a few quick passes, and they managed to get an overload on one side. Actually, I don't think it was an overload. I think it was a 3v3 down one of the sides, and then a crosses into the box, especially when Liverpool are unsettled and they're either moving back towards the goal as they were. Against a striker like Mitrovic, he's about 7'5". You can't have crosses like that coming into the box. You've got to be set up. You have to be in control of the game so you don't suffer those kinds of counterattacks. And it's not as if Liverpool don't have the players to do it, and it's not as if they don't have the time on the ball either. We've seen them keep possession already. It's going to be an interesting second half. I still think 5-1. I think it's just going to take one goal. I'm hoping for Salah and Diaz. Lots from assists from Trent. We'll be laughing.
Good summary. I think you make a good point about Mitrovic and the balls coming into the box, and that's Fulham's biggest danger is ball in the box, Mitrovic header, ball in the box, Mitrovic header, and they're going to be using that a lot this season. And this is the sort of game, if they do get this 1-0 win or they, nick a draw or something, this is points that they don't expect to get. So this is all just a lottery for them. But yeah, I think once or if Liverpool do score, say in the first 10, 15 minutes, then it'll be a back to the walls job for Fulham, and I think Liverpool will end up scoring a couple more. But yeah, we will see. So lads, I've just got to leave the stream for 2 minutes, and I'll be back. But there is a question for you, Dan and Q, to answer whilst I'm gone. So we'll be back, viewers. I will be back.
No worries. How do I think Cornet will go at West Ham? I liked Cornet at Burnley. I think he's a great player. Fantastic technically, unbelievable on the ball, good 1v1. He has that razzle where he can get the ball, he can change the game at any second. Very St. Maximin-like. I think he's French also. I think if he gets the game time, he's going to do very well. I almost would say he's in a very similar model to Benrahma. Say Benrahma is very similar. If you give him the ball, if you get him the opportunities, get him the isolations in those 1v1 or even 1v2 situations, he can create something. So yeah, hopefully we get to see him. I think he's going to do well. And Q, mate, you've just flown in your private jet, mate. You've gone from Old Trafford down to the Craven Cottage there at Fulham. How's it looking down there?
Yeah, not too bad. It's a little bit brisk now. Just bit of cloud covers come over the pitch. But I just had to go talk to my boy Pereira just to see how he's settling in. Just give him a bit of a pep talk to say keep the foot on the throat and head into the second half of it. Some wind in their sails, some might say.
Yeah, man. I'm just be careful. There's a huge bumblebee just to the right of your chest there. Massive bumblebees in Fulham.
Lads.
Yeah, I think Cornet's a great signing, and you know what, Damo? I'd really love it if Brownhill followed him because I reckon he'd be a nice little partner with old Declan fried rice in the middle of the park there.
Yeah, Cornet's a great signing. I'll tell you what, the one thing though, from an FPL point of view, owning him is just he gets injuries. Like last year, I owned him. Every time I owned him, it was either an injury. I actually owned him that time. I think Damo will remember when he missed the penalty against West Ham. So he took penalties for Burnley, missed. Then I owned him in a couple of the double game weeks where he got injured in the first game, and yeah, he wasn't the most durable. But yeah, it would be a good pickup, I think, for West Ham. I think it'll be a good pickup.
How's the foul on Henderson? I was just about to say this. I think it's crazy that the referee hasn't been calling. Like there's a lot of calls actually that have gone. I think unseen or uncalled or unacknowledged, however you want to call it. Not just for Henderson, like Fulham's way as well. It seems to be letting a lot go. That's why I said to you boys, they're still using VAR because as far as I was concerned, they were, but we don't see any kind of review on fouls, even when the ball goes out. I think there was a really bad one from Tete on Diaz as well. That if it wasn't so early in the game, it couldn't even been a red. That was so late. Hopefully second half referee, gives a pen to Salah so everyone can get a goal.
Yeah, I think they've tried. I don't know if it's part. There's been a few rule changes in the Premier League that they bring out, and I'm pretty sure they've been talking about trying to let more of the play go. So yeah, I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it or if the referee's just rusty from last season. Andy Chats FPL, welcome to the stream, mate. Great Twitter account. If you don't follow Andy, give him a follow. I'm pretty sure he's English and he's based in Perth as well. So
is he?
Welcome to the stream. Yeah. He's based in Perth.
Andy Chats FPL. Let's go.
Andy Chats FPL. Yeah. He's based in Perth. I've had to chat to him before and stuff. I think Paul will turn it around. What do you reckon, Q?
Yeah, no, as I said to Dan, I think they just need to get an early goal. And then I think once they get that early goal, they can kind of settle down a little bit and play their game because they just at the moment are looking a bit frantic, which, is understandable because they have been pressured a fair bit in that first half. But, I could see maybe an early goal, maybe first 10 minutes, and then you'll see sort of a better Liverpool, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, Renee has a good question. Is it a mistake to captain Salah? Or has it been a mistake captain Salah? I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think he's going to come out and score, man. It's Salah.
No, I think it's one of those things. I say a lot of people, you can make the right decision. As I said, I think in our stream last night, Matt, you have all these grand plans and things that are obvious, and then week one turns around, and next minute the things that you think is going to happen is just not working out. But at least we've still got another 45 minutes plus stoppages to rectify that. But I think it was a good decision. It's just one of those things.
Yeah, I think it's still a good decision. It's a game of two halves, and I always say to people when it's half time and you're not sure, I always point back to 2009. Spurs were playing Wigan. They were 1-0 up at half time. I had Jermaine Defoe as captain. He didn't score. Spurs won the game 9-1, and Jermaine Defoe scored 5 goals. That was all in the second half. So there's still time for Salah, and Salah's a much better FPL player than Defoe, even though I obviously love Jermaine Defoe. But it's a good point, Keenan. The Perth early kickoffs are unreal. Dan used to live there as well. We both used to live there.
Also the beach. Good for two things. Early kickoffs on the beach,
and the weather.
And the frequent barbecues. People barbecue like there's no tomorrow out there. Like, it's not really a thing that happens here in Melbourne too much, I don't feel. Barbecue.
No, I agree. Then again, we don't live in the well, you kind of live in the suburbs, but not
I do,
so much.
but but barbecuing it's not really a thing around my area. It's more like everyone goes out here. People prefer to go out.
True. They go out for dinner, don't they?
Perth early kickoffs, beach, and barbecues.
And weather.
The weather's good. Steve McDonald, TAA, looked scared to commit to that header. I don't think he was. He can't. Okay.
I don't think he could do anything about it.
Yeah, exactly. It's Mitrovic. Like you think if I was to go up for that header, right? I'm about 5'9". Mitrovic is like 7'8", so he's easily coming over the top, to head that in. Yeah. To be fair, again, Trent was facing his goal, so when you're doing that and you're running back, even to jump and then try and just glance it, it's too hard when someone's coming over the top and also heading down. So I don't think you need too much about it.
Yeah, I know what it means. I think, I agree, but I think as well, Trent does come under quite a bit of scrutiny for his defensive side of his game and kind of just sometimes ball watching at the back post. But yeah, he's pretty much defending against Michael Jordan with Mitrovic. So it's a tough one. I think
just about to dunk on his ass, mate.
Yeah.
I was nearly going to say the Perth time also helps with going on our podcast as well, Dan.
Yeah, I do. Look, I'm gonna be in Perth shortly. Hopefully, it's not the same week as that Dutch signing, because if the two align, I can't come on the podcast. I'm sorry, we've already spoken about this, but if it doesn't, we can do another pod. I'll come on, man, and chat about Razzlers, because for me it'll be about 2 p.m. and here it'll be midnight for you. So it'll be really good timing for me,
Just a quick 45-minute pod, mate. Not that long.
There we go. There's a good comment from Steve. He's like a Serbian cow coming at you full force.
Oh my day!
Oh, mate, that's gold. That's almost as funny as that. I'll mate talking about the Nordic meat shield. I still laugh every time I see that.
Yeah, I'd say Henderson. There's been a few passes. He's just he does force the play a bit though. Henderson. He's always been a bit like that. He tries to force the play. He tries to play it quickly, but yeah, he has been quite wasteful.
What do you think about Nunes? Are we going to see him? Do you reckon he'll come on in the second half?
We see Nunes. Ooh. Yeah, I think we'll see him.
This is a good question. I think maybe he gets a cameo. I think 10 minutes, something like that. 10? Yeah, because Firmino hasn't been bad, and he's creating a lot of space for Diaz to run into. Diaz has already been in some good positions. Whereas if you put Darwin there, Darwin wants to be the one finishing. Darwin wants to be the one on the end of it. Without those runs from the 9, it's a different setup. It's a different setup. Same with Haaland. This is why I didn't have Haaland in my team, because nothing to do with Charity Shield, because I've spoken about this previously. Haaland in a Guardiola setup could be very much like a Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Not that they're similar personalities, but similar in terms of their playing style. tall forward, target man, wants to bring it down, wants to score. Doesn't do a lot of link up. He does work. We obviously have seen him working, like he gets back, gets forward at Borussia Dortmund, but he is that real classic number 9. You know, like he is a 8-foot Filippo Inzaghi almost with 99 pace. You know, he's like, you know, when you used to go on ISS Pro and you put like you could do all the stats. You go Filippo Inzaghi and just do all these stats up, and then put him at 8 foot. It would look like Haaland. So that kind of player doesn't really fit what Manchester City are about, their philosophy, their playing styles, keeping possession. They're very, very, it is. It is very, very different. And it's one thing that I was actually watching a little snippet from Sky Sports, and Jamie Carragher was talking about that. And he said that, you know, Haaland coming in, it's a different style. Like Man City scored 99 goals in the Premier League last season, and without a number 9 as such. You know, sometimes it was Bernardo, sometimes it was Foden, sometimes it was Jesus, and all those players drop into midfield. They create
Sterling as well.
Yeah, Sterling as well. That's right. You know, and Grealish, and they were all interchangeable with Mahrez and everyone else. You know, they all moved around. I think if we see that kind of playing style, which Pep's very, very, we can say stubborn, right? He's very believes in, you know, what can I say? He's very confident in his playing style, believes in what he's doing. And look, it's won 4 of the last 5 titles, or is it
4 of the last 5? Yeah,
won 4 of the last 5 titles. So he has right to believe in this, in the playing style. I don't know. Look, maybe he fits in. Maybe he absolutely kills it. But I don't know, man. It's one of those that I want to wait and see.
Do you think, Dan, that the Haaland sign, because he's so different to Aguero, right? He's a completely different player.
Yeah.
Aguero had that low center of gravity, you know, completely different. So now they've got
Aguero is also a bit of a dribbler.
Yeah, Frida Girl's right. She isn't wrong about that. Even in the winter, although I know at the moment she knows she's there, but my parents have been telling me it's been quite wet lately.
My family have said, "Oh, it's been cold here today." So, oh yeah, what was it? 19. So mate, I would have been at the beach.
Yeah,
real weather.
So with the Haaland signing, I wouldn't know what you boys both think. Because I look at it, I think I obviously they needed. I remember the Real Madrid game in the Champions League, and it was the first leg, and they won, was it 3-2? And the game should have been 6-1. It should have been 6 or 7-2 to Man City. They dominated, and I feel that was one of those games. If Haaland was in the team, he puts a couple of those chances away.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and I feel like is this signing there because he's so different to Aguero. So maybe if they sign him, because obviously he's a ruthless goal scorer, is he obviously going to be in there more so? We know City can win the Premier League. They've already cracked the formula. Is this signing to win that Champions League now? Is that, do you think he's going to help them win the Champions League, or?
I think you might be right. I think that is a Champions League signing because they didn't really need any more to win the league. I still think that they have enough firepower there without Haaland to win the league. But I don't know. I wasn't that keen on getting him in week 1, mainly just for the fact that I wanted to see how they were going to set up, how he was going to play in that system. Because like Grealish last year, I jumped on Grealish to start the season because of how good he was. Sorry, Grealish for corn Grealish, mate.
I was going to say a little bit of corn Grealish on me Castagni. Decent.
Yeah, I was on Grealish at the start of last season for the reason that he looked really good for Villa the season before, and it always takes a player a little bit. Maybe Haaland not as long as it's taken Mahrez and Grealish to sort of find their feet, but I think it could take maybe a couple of months for him to kind of work in the way that Pep wants him to play.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I agree with that. Hey, I tell you what if it is a Champions League signing? Oh, Darwin's warming up, by the way. I'm on 46.08.
Yeah, so the second half's on the way, by the way, everyone. Still 1-0 Fulham. Goal kick for Alisson. We'll see what Liverpool can do.
If Haaland is a Champions League signing, then he's in the UCL fantasy. He could be like a Mahrez, couldn't he? He could be used like a
Yeah.
Mahrez. But then again, you don't see them spending that amount of money for him just to play Champions League.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think
he'll
it's
play
more sort.
both, but I think it's more that they wanted the firepower in Europe.
Yeah, I think it's the knockout
Yeah,
stages where City are going to, like the group stage. I think it might have been Mourinho that used to say the Champions League doesn't start until the round of 16. He used to say the Champions League group, like, still unbelievable, but like the top teams, so like a Man City, for example, they normally win the group. There might be a shock one year where they might finish third. You know, it happens, but for the most part, they'll win their group or finish second. They'll qualify year in, year out in the group, and they can do that. Like they can play Haaland for the first couple of games, and then they can probably rotate him a bit, and they'll win the games they need to win to go through. I think the Haaland signing is more when they get to these knockout games that they've lost, like the Schalke, the Monaco, the Real Madrid, these teams that have knocked them out. The Spurs, even when we knocked them out as well, where they had chances to win the game and they just needed that extra sort of finisher. And I think that's where he's going to be important. And around that time, which is towards the end of the season, whether or not they're in a league race or not, I think they will preserve Haaland if it means they have a chance of winning the Champions League. But I think right now it's 6 or 7 games that get played in the Premier League before the Champions League starts.
Yeah,
and that's when he'd probably play every single game. Get him used to the system. Get him used to the way Pep plays. So yeah, it will be interesting. Andy's just asked. We've got a question from Damo. Andy's just quickly said, "Can you give us time check so I can sync up the stream?" We are on
48, 14, 15, 16.
48, 15, 16. So I'm about 1 second
22,
behind you fellas.
I'm 22, 24, 25, 26.
I'm exactly the same as you, Matt.
Yeah.
So now on my screen, Andy is going 32, 33, 34, 35. We've got a couple of other things that come in. We've got Damo, it wasn't there. Do you want to bring that one up, Q?
Wasn't there something written that he came to City because he was going to be rested each? I don't think that's a misinterpretation, isn't it? It's obviously
there's another thing that.
Mate, did anyone see that piece of skill from Pereira just before?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he went out in and then he did the little chop to make a pass to the left back. Oh, was quality. Andreas Pereira,
absolutely filthy, and then I looked down and the mic was on mute.
He's razzling. Oh, who's coming off? Someone's coming off. He's not happy. Darwin's going to come on at like 50 minutes, it looks like.
Yeah, I think Harvey Elliott's going to come on for, I think, Thiago. He's injured.
Yeah? Oh, no. But this will change the Darwin sub, huh? This could change the Darwin sub.
I think they're going to bring Firmino off and Thiago. And then Harvey Elliott and the Crocodile Dundee.
I'm back. I'm on the other side of the screen now. I'm back, boys. Sorry, the Wi-Fi just kicked out. Is this Nunes is coming on? 50 minutes?
Yeah,
hold on, I'll just Klopp. Yep, Darwin's going to be coming on.
Be interesting to see who's Darwin coming up for Thiago.
Oh, he's got another injury.
Are they going all out attack?
Yeah,
possibly.
Thiago
and then 6 soccer balls come on the field and they play 6 strikers.
Yeah, that's all right. I like that.
Harvey Elliott.
Yeah, Harvey Elliott, decent, good player, great player. No, Firmino.
Firmino.
Is it just me or does Harvey Elliott's hair look like a dishwashing sponge?
Yeah, it does.
Come on now, that's a great trim. I'd do that with my hair if I could.
I'll say these changes for Liverpool are they're big. Darwin Nunes, new signing, 9 million.
Massive.
Big. If he does something in this could be him now. I think, could cement his way into the lineup. Thiago as well is a brilliant player. And to see him pick up another injury, because he's been quite injury prone at times. He dictates that midfield for Liverpool.
He does. He did an ACL at Barca, I'm pretty sure. Or was it an ACL?
Yeah, he did.
His brother's done it too, Rafinha.
Rafinha's his brother, right? Not the Leeds Rafinha, the other one.
No. not Rafinha. No.
It does look like a pot noodle. He's right.
Right.
Old Harvey pot noodle.
I can't believe Firmino's gone. That was just like I was just feasting for my draft team, but that's all right. He
The
can
thing
it doesn't
about
matter too
draft
much.
is the points you've got so far, right, are really good for draft because the margins in draft are so different to classic because there's no captains.
Really, what
And
having one player score is good.
yeah,
Yeah, like if you hit 35 points and you've still got 6 players, you're pretty much going to win.
yeah.
Well, I'm hitting no points right now.
Reams just
Well
giving it
done.
away in the box. Corner
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Liverpool.
Done
Wait,
well
did I
there.
not?
Robbie
Did I not
Savage.
say
Robbie
Ream
Savage.
will probably get the Harry Maguire award? I'm just going to point it out. I did call that.
Right, we've got a corner to Liverpool. 52 minutes in. Darwin Núñez is on. Darwin Núñez is a great name, by the way. Like, what a name.
It's almost like max power. Strap yourself in and feel the cheese.
Yeah. Ball's in. Núñez.
Oh,
Van Dijk.
Whoa.
Offside.
Wow. It's
Good
like a
shot.
pinball.
I tell you what, imagine he scored with his first touch, comes on, scores his first touch. Joking, fam. Oh, he's offside.
I had a
So
look
what's
at
the
your draft
predictions for the
team.
season for Núñez, Q, and Dan? How many goals? Premier League goals?
15?
I reckon 14 Premier League goals, I reckon.
14,
I think
15?
Salah's probably going to finish about 16. I think it's going to be quite shared. I could see Diaz maybe 12. So I think it's going to be a bit of a shared goal.
Look at
I will
Klopp.
go.
Klopp's not happy, man. You know why look, it is a superstitious thing, but because Klopp wore the jacket and not the mid layer, that's why they're 1-0 down.
Yeah.
Where's his cashmere sweater? Where is it?
Cashmere is all right. I love the jumper that Pep wears, that MCR one, the Manchester one, where it's like the melting city logo. Yeah. Sweet, man. What a sweater. What a guy of style.
I reckon Darwin will get. I'll back him to get 18 goals. Prem.
Oh.
Only because I can see there being these random games at home where Liverpool, the ones they might win 3 or 4-0, and he'll get a couple of goals and maybe a couple of hat tricks. And Haaland, FBLI has said, which is Steve has said, 21. You know what? I'll give Haaland. Yeah, I think I'll give him about the same. I think 20, 22 league goals.
Does anyone think that Klopp looks like Ken? If Ken aged,
he does a bit.
he looked. His skin was just perfectly tan, teeth were perfectly white. He just looked like a specimen.
That's what I was laughing at. Tony Pulis tracksuit.
Yeah, he does, Q. Yeah, it's good. Liverpool having a bit more of the ball. You know what they've not done is they've not really. I know, to be fair, they have hit the bar. They had a goal disallowed, but they've not really tested the keeper.
No. Fulham are playing amazing, by the way.
Mate, I'm transferring Leno in straight away.
Yeah, you get that. You get these need. What's the ball?
Salah, come on, mate.
You get these knee jerkers that will, Mitrovic.
Oh no, Harvey. Oh mate.
Harvey. He's tripped over his disc.
Yeah, Harvey Elliott was from the Fulham Academy.
Again, this is the only way Fulham are going to score with these breaks, these counter-attacks.
With old Harvey Potter Noodles or whatever they called him.
Yes, Andy, this is a Carlisle United kit. I actually, when I was playing futsal in England, one of my mates that I was living with, my roommate, is a Carlisle United supporter. I've been to maybe 12 Carlisle United games in the space of a season, because some of them were just too far away, couldn't travel. But yeah, been to where are they? I'm trying to think. Is this Mitrovic? What's he doing? He's got an American.
He's on an absolute run.
Oh my days! What a Cruyff.
Did anyone just see that big Donagi?
yeah. Mitrovic just gave him some chest press.
God,
they're from. I think is it called Cumberland? Cumberland?
Yeah,
is that where? That's where Carlisle are. Yeah. So yeah, I've been up that way. It's nice actually. We used to take like a 4-hour car drive, stop at like every Greg's on the way. Yeah, it was good.
Who's that number 3? What's the number 3 for
Liverpool? What a ball, by the way. Oh my day! I thought he kicked it out.
Yeah, they're looking dangerous for them.
I know you're going to give that ball to Pereira. Pereira about to do an elastico, and he's going to go straight in my team next week.
Oh, Robbie Savage.
Yeah, I know.
Whoever that.
Hey, look, I'm just going to
Oh
put it
my
out there.
God. Fulham have just hit the post.
Hey, I'm just going to say Mitrovic is looking like prime Cruyff. He's looking like Johan.
Man, he's looking like a Dharma Traore with those massive shove-offs. Like he's just an absolute Goliath.
No, but that Cruyff was elegant. Adama Traore had them. And look, let's just say the manager looks like Luis Figo. Just razzlers everywhere.
Can't believe that. Fulham that like off the post.
Yeah, it's unlucky, isn't it? Doesn't the manager look like Figo?
Mate, this makes me
Marco
like
Silva.
Harry Wilson even more once he gets back from injury.
Hey,
What minute are we on, boys?
It's going to be 8,000 people off of Jesus, all onto Andreas Pereira.
Yeah.
This is going to happen.
What minute are we on, boys?
I'm
16.
17, 18, 19,
20.
57.
Yep.
Oh, I'm a little bit ahead. All right, I'm going to have to change.
Oh, my days. Lucky for Allison. Gee whiz.
Surely Allison would be close to save points.
Yeah, possibly.
No, mate. Just bring up Steve McDonald. Yeah, look, I wasn't a fan of stopping at Greg's. Greg's is it's not the best food in the world. Oh my God, Pereira is just razzling. I tell you, it's the haircuts. It's the hair. Your razzle goes up by 10% with the blonde mop.
Mate, it's the blonde mop and the mullet, mate. There's so much power.
Yeah, Steve, FPLI has just said, Greg's no 80-10. Is that what gets you on the spaceship these days? Unfortunately not, man. Unfortunately not. You've got to be eating better Tucker than that. And it's actually, yeah, it's called Tucker on the spacecraft. Yeah,
mate. Do you know what's straight out of the spaceship fridge is El Paso, the hard and soft tacos?
100%. Oh, the soft ones, the tortillas.
Yeah, or even the taco boats.
Yeah, you like the hard shell as well. The hard shell's good if you have mince, right? Because if you have the soft ones and you put mince, sometimes they break. They're not well. So the hard ones, I'll hold the mince, and then you go a little bit of tomato, lettuce, Right. Actually, I think a bit of Uruguayan spice, and you call it a Darwin Nunez. Remix. Call it a Darwin Nunez. Oh.
We just had another sub, by the way. Fabinho's come off. And James
Fabinho is
there's 5 sub rule now.
Yeah, well, Fabinho's still got Mitrovic's hand stuck in his chest.
Oh, mistake.
Where?
You must be. I must be slightly. I must have just gone ahead of you. Nah.
Do it. Oh no, you did not just. You got to give it Darwin. Hey, Darwin doesn't want Salah to score. Take him off.
Mate, it's Mane. It's Mane all over again.
This is the Uruguayan Mane. Come on now.
I'm gonna go call Daily Mail.
Yeah.
Let them know that there's a rift. Mate,
Fulham got away with that.
I'm not gonna lie, Darwin is a specimen, mate. His hair, Garnier fructus, mate. Shiny.
He fishes in the rivers of the Amazon. Yeah. Of course, he's gonna look like that.
He does.
It's almost like Pocahontas, like shiny hair, like Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Oh my God. See, 60 minutes. Why couldn't you spring Firmino off now? Nothing else has changed.
I reckon these.
I tell you, if he left Firmino's passing that ball to Salah. It's 1-0. Klopp again, mate, because you didn't wear the mid layer. You're making these decisions.
Hard taco for me.
Do you know what? Like when I was in America, I went to Taco Bell. They have the hard tacos inside the soft taco. It was a wizardry. I'm like, where is this sorceress?
Where was it? Taco Bell?
Yeah, in America. I was just like, I was eating and I was like, what is this sorcery? And I was wanting to know who the magician was because I said, this is fantastic.
These people know, man. But look, I'm more of a Guzman Gomez guy myself,
Oh, yeah, Guzman are good.
Yeah. Oh, lovely. Salah. Oh, no. Come on. That would have been it. That's all. Oh, what a turn, by the way. Oh, my God.
Why did he have to do him like that, mate?
That's a good point, by.
Who is that? His
own mother
no.
won't look at him again after that, mate. He just got
Tell you what,
sold.
there's so much razzle coming from Fulham. That guy's been on my Instagram. And what? That's ridiculous.
That's so good.
Good point. Liverpool not even had a shot on target.
Skills, plenty skills out there.
I'm
Come
feeling
on,
a little bit
Salah.
nervous now about the Salah captain. I should have just
this
stuck.
would have been
Feeling like should have stuck with my boy Son.
Sonny.
Old
Sonaldo.
what's his face? Andy Martin's gonna be like a fat cat just sitting back, just feasting.
He's going to be happy. But look,
Like a Cheshire cat sitting there.
what hasn't
licking his
happened yet?
lips.
The push for the goal has not come yet. They're still playing. We'll wait till it becomes a bit like the Last Chance Saloon. You're going to see things. You know,
Last
you're
Chance You, mate. It's a great show.
Oh, fantastic show, by the way. Fantastic. Oh, mate, if I knew that JUCO was a thing, I'd have gone when I was, college eligible. Come on now,
Yeah,
Liverpool.
I was watching it one day and Luke was like, "Can you play football?" And I'm like, "Dad can do everything, mate."
Dad can do everything. Dad can throw a pigskin a quarter mile. That's what they call it, isn't it? They call the American football, they call it a pigskin. Andy Martin going to win FPL. That's a big call. But yeah, you can, anyone can win it.
He might. I'm already in the mud because I'm already in the mud 2 games in.
Same. Tell me about it. My forwards are all on 2
I'm
points.
ahead. Sorry, lads. I'm slightly ahead.
Here we go. Salah.
There's been a goal. There's been a goal at Craven Cottage.
Salah
Darwin
assist.
Nunez on his debut.
The Croc,
£9
the specimen.
million FPL player.
Salah assist.
What
Hey,
a finish. Salah assist.
It's
Telling
all
you,
gonna
Salah
open
to
up
score
now.
the winner. There's a double-digit haul that Dan was talking about in the first half.
It's all going to open up now. Now we're going to see.
Not only does Darwin have the best hair and shiniest hair in the Premier League, he now has his first goal.
No. Andreas Pereira at the moment has the best hair of what we've seen. We can't give.
That was a brilliant ball across the box. Look at this finish. This finish.
Yeah, this is a wrap. This is a game breaker.
That's a disgusting finish. That's unreal.
Game breaker finish. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh,
mate, Rodak's mother's never going to look at him the same again.
Oh man.
Oh, heels only.
What do you think about that finish, Dan?
Hey, it did look like offside. Damo said offside. It looks like offside, but mate, what a finish. That's class. Unreal.
Do you think is he giving it offside?
Klopp's going to have no cheeks by the end of this game. He's chewing the inside of his face.
He's giving it. It's going to look like a finish. How about that? That's your debut goal.
Yeah.
Because other than the Community Shield, but your debut Premier League goal, and you just decide to do like a little flick like that. That's just unbelievable.
Look at that. He just pointed to Klopp and said, "I told you, mate. You should have had me on earlier."
Oh, that's a filthy finish.
Yeah, he's onside. This one's onside. This one they're showing now with Salah and that, because he even played the ball underneath or over the defender's leg. So he was keeping him onside easy. What a goal. Yes, Salah.
Mate,
that's pure sorcery, like the soft taco and the hard taco, mate. That's pure sorcery.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah. That's is that one for the Razzler pack, Dan? Is that a spaceship finish?
It has to be, doesn't it? I don't think we're going to see much better finishes than that in this game.
That's a great finish.
Mind you,
I will say
the amount of razzle we've already seen, some of the turns, some of the skills, anything can happen.
Yeah. I will say that's my first points on the board this season. Happy days. Salah gets my first FPL points this season. Now I need a Robertson goal or an assist. Look, Trent's one of those. If Trent doesn't get me points, I'm not so fussed because I know everyone has him and he's going to get me points at some stage.
Oh, you Salah
Robertson,
again.
it's more like I could have had Reece James or I could have had, Chilwell or, Zinchenko obviously did really well last night. But again, I think Robertson's going to hit, if it's not today, and probably next week against Palace anyway at Anfield. We'll see how that goes. But some points on the board. Now I think all of us Salah captainers, we just need another goal and more, maybe a couple of goals from him. And then you end up getting a massive haul. Yeah, good goal. Darwin Nunez. Oh my.
What a ball. Darwin, no way. Two. Oh, my days. Matty, just
That was so
wind
close.
your game
Yeah, I'm
back.
going to wind it back.
Right.
What seconds are you boys on?
I'm
Fours.
23, 24,
I'm on that.
25, 26.
I'm on 26, 27, 28. I'm with Q. Just wind yours back because you sounded like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory there. It was like, "Oh." And then
What
like,
you on now?
we
What
did
you
like
on now?
37, 38, 39, 66, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh,
41
Salah.
now. 42.
Oh, Salah. Oh, Salah.
Harvey Elliott on the ball now. Ball
Yeah.
in the box.
Yeah, I just think keeper catches it. Keeper pulling his
okay.
shorts down.
All right, everyone, we're synced again now. We're synced.
Darwin. Beautiful.
100%, mate. Seek him out.
You won't find them in Perth, mate. There's only sun barbecues and the early kickoff there.
Yeah. This is
Mate,
Big
there's
Croc
elder
is
pass
looking
everywhere, mate.
dangerous.
He is,
The
isn't he?
big croc, mate. The big croc with his shiny skin, mate. Shiny skin, shiny hair, just looking like a specimen.
Do you know what?
He's well built, isn't he?
People who don't have Darwin Núñez have kind of survived a bit this week because he won't get the extra points for starting the game or playing 60 minutes. So you've
True.
kind of survived a little bit. People that have him, you're not getting the full Núñez experience, are you?
Unless he scores again.
Yeah, unless he scores again. Which, well, actually, I think it's more than likely. It's more than probable.
He's going to do well. I'm just going to stick to the 18 goals.
You know, he's got one already.
What a finish. I just still look at that and just think, wow.
Mate, it's pure filth and just the disrespect, though. Just don't kick it in. Just do that.
Oh, Milner.
Oh, Diaz.
Oh my God.
Diaz scores that. I'm in La La Land. Would have been great.
Yeah, Liverpool are knocking on the door for this second, aren't they? This is exactly how you both said the game would pan out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said if they get an early goal, they were gonna. But Salah's smelling blood. Look at Salah, how he's moving around the pitch now. He's got intent.
He's realised not everyone's captained him in FPL.
It's Shark Week at Craven Cottage.
Is this
He got
Robertson
wind.
on corners?
He got wind that he doesn't have the highest percentage of ownership.
Yeah, he did.
What a ball. What a ball. Oh, my days.
Oh, pass at the triangle head. Lucky.
Right, Milner's good. He's got an Elastico in him. Oh.
Ball, Salah. Oh, what a save. It was a good save.
Rodak, mate, you still haven't gained my respect yet, but save.
FPL eyes. No, mate. I won't. Not Darwin. Not yet. Could be a game week 8 or something like this wild card. I'm not sure. I reckon. See, from last season, I feel like I used my wild card too early. So now I'm going to hold off a little bit and see. That's what I tried to do. I tried to build a team of players that like I love watching every single week. And Darwin's one of those that I'm like, if he scores, cool. He's not about to do an Elastico, you know. Like, although mind you, I'm warming to his goal. His finish was a nice one.
If Salah scores or gets another assist, I'll be taking us to Vegas.
Mate, I'll hold you to that.
Mitrovic, you're gonna score another one and put my draft team into glory land.
Yeah.
Oh my days! Hey,
oh my God, he's gone down. Penalty. He's giving it. Wow.
Hey, my draft team's in La La Land.
That's unreal.
Oh my God! You know what though? Mitrovic has got to take the pen. If he takes it and he misses, he's muttered me.
Mate, are you familiar with Sharik, King Sharik on Twitter?
Who's Shrek?
FPL Sharik.
No.
Oh, he's been doing spaces and he's been calling people weak minds because he said Mitrovic is a must-have.
Oh yes, it is. That's a pen.
Oh yeah, it is. Oh, sorry, I the wrong angle. Yeah.
On there, he gave him the poor man's Elastico. Oh, he got him.
Yeah, it's a pen.
Poor man's Elastico, where you step in the middle. Here, step. Oh, actually, that looked like a bit of like a semi. It's like the 4-star skills Elastico on FIFA, where their leg just does this. Look at Allison.
If he saves his pen, I'll be a bit, because Allison was my keeper all the way up until maybe until this whole Leicester goalkeeper situation. Mitrovic has missed a few pens before. He's missed a few, although he did get his practice up in the Championship last season. But yeah, crazy. Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen, Andy, that Perisic wouldn't play because he's not fully fit yet. So, that's why I stayed away.
Hey, no such thing as see. There's all these people with like this soft pen, hard pen, all this kind of stuff. No such thing. There's contact or no contact. Finish. End of.
Yeah, fair point. Alisson's going to
Mate,
save
how
this.
did-
He's going to end up with a big score, and I'm going to be like, damn.
Come on,
Mitrovic with the, you know what? Mitrovic is going to get a double-digit score on game week 1.
Oh, goal.
It's a great penalty. That's a great penalty.
Mate, Mitrovic, this Sharik fella that I was telling you about, was saying in a space that Mitrovic is going to score goals regardless of who he plays, and a lot of people were saying it's crazy.
Yeah.
Mate.
How many people do you think are going to bring Mitrovic in now for Jesus?
I've already traded out
Jesus
for I'm taking a -4. I've traded out Salah for KDB, and I've traded out Jesus for Mitrovic.
The crazy thing now, so Mitrovic will come out at the moment, 13 points. He's going to get the 3 bonus. And that, because this is a player that you wouldn't expect to get these points against Liverpool. It's huge.
I've
for
got
Dan
some
in Dan's
breaking
draft
news, fellas. I've got some breaking news. Villa are lining up with Bailey up front with Ings and Coutinho in behind. Watkins on the bench.
Oh.
I was going to go with Ings, and then someone said, I don't think he'll play. Don't know who that guy was.
It was probably me.
That's interesting.
But Bailey up front, that is. I told people, I'm like, mate, get him in. He's a sexy pick.
What a game, but 2-1.
What a game. 100%.
Underdog. Now, I'm not happy because Salah got the assist, right? Because he's a midfielder, so assists are as good as goals. Well, not really, but just about. However, now Liverpool are going to push. You're going to see 15 minutes to go, so they're going to come for the game. It's going to be nice. The end of this game is going to be real nice.
These are the games, if you're in a title race at the end of the season, and you look back on where did we lose the league title if you don't win the league title, these are the games. We dropped a point at Fulham, or we dropped 3 points at Fulham. Doesn't matter if it's the first game of the season; they all count. And like this will be it's a surprise. This is a huge shock. It was a pen though, and it was it's offside. Oh, maybe not. But Mitrovic, he can win you draft with that alone because that's my double Liverpool clean sheet mudded. If I'm gonna,
Look at Planner there, already over 10k transfers in for Mitrovic.
He's right. It's
about to be 10k in one, Mr. Planner.
It's going to be me too.
More team news from Wolves. So we've got a front pairing. The Weng is up front, and Podence and Neto out wide as well.
Nice.
So Neto's playing.
Yeah.
So he didn't hurt his foot in a Uber.
Yeah. And Newcastle, no surprises, he got St. Max out wide with Wilson and Almiron.
Oh, yeah, Almiron, Miggy Almiron. I tell you what, Almiron is one going under the radar. He is one going under the radar because he was very good, but Steve Bruce never gave him the minutes. He's, I think is he 5.0 or 5.5?
Yeah, he's 5.5. I think I'm pretty sure he's 5.5. And then also Rebo's got the attacking midfielder number 10 position for Southampton.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I've just seen the Spurs line up, and it's not one new signing in there, which I kind of expected because Perisic isn't fit. Richarlison suspended. I didn't think they'd start Longley straight away. Basuma wasn't fit to play because he had a knock, so we've ended up just having the same lineup as what we had at the end of last season. So the front three, Kane, Son, Kulusevski, Emerson Royale, one of Dan's favourite players, is in. Højbjerg, Bentancur, Sessegnon is on the left. He's 4.5 million for FPL. Ben Davies, 4.5 million. No, he's 5 million for FPL. Eric Dyer and Romero. I mentioned that they were probably the safest options for Spurs, but whether or not you want to go centre backs and then Lloris.
Emerson Royal is in. I'm spewing. I was going to have him, but Nunes almost.
He's got a lot of competition.
Yeah, Matty, he told me he's not going to play, man.
Yeah, but then in the week when they said Perisic wasn't completely ready, and then Conte said Doherty wasn't fully fit because he hadn't played all the pre-season, all the signs were pointing that Royale was probably going to play because the new guy Spence isn't ready yet. But I think this is the thing, right? Even if you have them now, he might not be there in 2 games, 3 games, 4 games time. Yeah,
Who's
so we'll see.
Oh yeah, Cavallio. Just an update on the bonus points at the moment. Mitrovic obviously out in front on 3 points, and then Darwin in second on 2 points, and then Salah with 1 point.
Yeah,
We'll take
decent.
that.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's another 2.
Need a goal.
We do need a goal. We need a little bit of Salah magic, like just at the end, just to win it 3-2. You know,
Mate, even if Liverpool lose this game and Salah still gets another return, mate, we're going to Vegas.
are they bringing? They're bringing Fabio Carvalho on. That guy with the black texture and the whiteboard. He was going mad at Fabio Carvalho. It's not his fault.
Do you remember my comment on our podcast episode about that? The filthy dog stole him. Do you remember that, Dan?
What? No,
remember how I didn't even realise that he was playing for Liverpool. Then when you said no, he plays for Liverpool, I went, oh, the filthy dogs must have stolen him.
Diaz is going off for Carvalho? No.
Diaz off?
That's Diaz off. That's mud.
This game is bringing
that's mud.
a lot of mud into FPL teams, including mine, with the 1 point from Robertson. Like I said, I can handle a 1 point from Trent because everyone gets it, but Robertson is the player where I'm expecting something, right? I'm expecting 6 points minimum for that price, but it's the first day of the season.
It sounds like Klopp's like some of these managers on FPL, just changing people left, right, centre.
He's very reactive.
Just sitting there like nervous, going, "So how many changes can I make? 5? Is it 5?" Just making sure.
Ball through. God, Liverpool need something here. They need something.
Really
they need something quick.
Fulham playing way above themselves. It's unreal.
Yeah.
See, I mentioned this last night, Matt, that there's always one game that throws up just a result or just the way the game goes that no one sort of could see happening.
Specs. Well, it's the old early kickoff thing that everyone talks about, which I don't always believe. But
who's this number 11 for Fulham? Solomon.
Oh, he's filthy. That's Paulinho, I think.
He's good.
Oh, look. Yeah, that's Paulinho. No, Paulinho's got his name on as Paulinho. Ooh.
Is it number 11? Is that Paulinho?
Yeah, Q's right. There's still time. Robbo assist Salagola. I would love that. I would take that right now.
Number 11.
Robertson. It feels like Robertson hasn't been attacking as much since Nunes.
Solomon.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it was Solomon.
What a volley.
Solomon looking like Mark Bartra. I think our Trippier punt is looking good. I've got Trippier as well. I think it's very good.
Mate, I bet you're glad that I talked you into triple Newcastle, mate. You're going to be thanking me tomorrow morning, mate.
It could pay off.
I am. Yeah.
I expect a fruit basket in the morning with some T2 green tea satchels.
T2, very specific.
Mate, T2 is the Gucci version of green tea.
Mate, it's just the Gucci version of tea you get from Woolworths. You can go on.
10 minutes to go.
It's definitely not going to be 5-1. Oh, what a ball. Salah!
Oh, Salah scores! Is he onside?
Please be onside.
He's onside.
Yes,
he's onside. It's 2-2. Salah with the goal. And
that's all we needed.
FPL Planner did just say.
What a goal.
There's still time. So
yeah, but the assist, I think, was Fabio Carvalho.
It was.
The assist was Carvalho.
I will say, always captain Mo Salah at the start of the season. Always.
What a ball. That was Trent.
Never
Trent ball.
Salah. Is that a Darwin assist? It's a Darwin assist.
Is it?
So Darwin Nunes has come and got
a Darwin assist. Yes, it's not Carvalho. Darwin, wow.
You'd be in dreamland right now if you owned Darwin Nunes, Salah, and Mitrovic.
Yeah.
And Mitrovic, you'd be. Oh, look, Salah captain. That's
nice.
At least we've all got a good captain this week. Yeah, Darwin assist.
Oh, I'm happy with the captaincy now. I'm very happy with my captaincy pick. And I'm super happy with the draft. Whoa! Mate. Oh, Q Q's just he's off in Vegas with the Salah
told
goal.
you, mate.
Yeah, we've got to go to Vegas.
Oh my days, man! FPL planner. And 10 minutes ago, Andy Martin was going to win FPL, and now he's muttered. What a game! What a game!
What's the bonus point update? What's the bonus point update?
I'll get it up to you, mate. I'm just trying to use my dial-up internet here.
I think mate, Salah goal to win it. I said 3-2. Oh, no, that was my fourth prediction.
Yeah. It's just like I reckon this play is going to be good. Then you say 15 players, got to hit.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, I reckon some Brazilian will win the World Cup. You can just put it out there. They've won 5 of them. Yeah. Robinson.
What a game.
Man, Andres Pereira looks amazing. Oh, that's well over here. The cross gone for a throw.
Tell you what, so I'm going on to the bonus points now again. And we've got, I don't think it's updated. The FPL bonus points hasn't updated.
No, not yet. But Salah was on 19 points, so he was in 4th. Anything with that goal.
Do you know what's crazy?
Score again.
You know what's crazy? I don't understand with the level of players that Liverpool has and the types of players they have. They're so direct. Just like it's 20. Oh my God, Salah.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, Harvey Elliott.
Oh, Milner.
Harvey Elliott. Oh, come on.
What a ball. Oh.
Harvey Elliott took it off Salah's toe, man.
Did.
That's a foul, huh? Yeah, surely. 2-2 as a City fan and Salah.
Is my camera coming through with you guys?
Yeah, we can see you.
You're in Vegas.
Yeah, sweet ass. Yeah, mate, I told you I'd take it to Vegas if he scores a goal, mate. And, there's one thing I do pride myself on is being, true to my word. So,
actually, now with that Vegas background, you look like Charlie Sloth with that big mic there. Fire in the booth.
That's it, mate. Who's Elvis? Never heard of her.
Yeah, so the bonus is up now. So Mitrovic remains on 3. Salah is on 2. And Darwin Núñez is on 1. So Darwin Núñez has got 4 for his goal, 1 for appearance, 3 for the assist, and 1 for the bonus.
Because Salah got the start, he's got the 2 bonus.
Yeah.
That's what it'll be.
If Salah gets another goal, he'll take the 3.
Yeah, easy. Could win the game, yeah. Oh, they're giving him a chance.
Oh, that's scruffy. That's poor.
It is. It's getting scrappy now, isn't it?
So Salah's on 11 points. That's not a bad return, though. As a captain, 11 points.
I think game week 1, that's pretty good, isn't it? Because, I think last year, game week 1 was, if you had Fernandes in your captain, you were flying. Because he got the hat trick, didn't he? And Pogba got, how many? 3 assists?
Yeah, he did well that day.
Yeah, that was unreal.
No, it's not camera.
Mate, it says that Salah's a 30% rank rise.
Which is really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Because people had Jesus, maybe Kane, Son as captain.
I'm just looking at the FPL game week, and it's just saying 30% as Salah captain, which is quite high because last season he was pretty much a 0, or he was
30. That's all right. That's good. We do nicely with this. Come on, Salah. Few more things. I'll tell you what, James Milner. I like James Milner. Right? He's done some extraordinary things in his career, like the clubs he's played for, the cups he's won. Unbelievable. He's almost won. He's won everything. He's won everything.
Yeah, he won the Champions League at Liverpool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Won the league at Man City. Won the League Cup at Liverpool and Man City. FA Cup. Yeah, top player. He's also had stints at Leeds, Villa, Newcastle.
Yeah. And he's not like he just does everything simply, doesn't he? Everything simply. Mitro hat trick coming up. I tell you what, FPL eyes. If there's a Mitro hat, my draft team is just in glory land.
It's already in glory land. I'm going to have to concede defeat, I think.
Mitrovic looking like Romario out there.
Yeah. Oh. What do you reckon?
Hold
Is
on,
there
hold
another
on,
goal in this?
hold
Oh,
Oh, that's a
God, Nunes,
Salah
he's got some
pass.
legs on him.
Yeah.
I told you, mate, he's a
Done there.
specimen.
Oh,
Come on,
Robbo.
Robertson, do something.
He did. Yeah.
It just Robinson reminds me of the person that meme for the stick where he's poking him. He's just like, do something.
Robbo with some Highland skills.
Oh, good game. I don't know. Who's feeling another goal? Who's feeling a winner
think
from
I'm
here
going
on?
to bed for a little bit after this, but I'm amped.
I think it is going to be a 3-2. It might be a 3-2. I might watch a half of another game, yeah, because it's just early, isn't it? 11:16. Nothing on tomorrow, just coffees all around.
Yeah, I'm on the missus is going to shop, so I'll have the kids, so it should be good. Watching the highlights in the morning while they just run amok.
Or Javier to
Ball
Salah.
through. No,
That is great
no.
defending. That is great
Good
defending. This game needs a TAA goal. Yeah, if Trent scores, we're looking nice.
I reckon just a Trent assist, even to a Salah goal, would be nice.
If Mitro scores the winner, I'm buying a strip. The Fulham kit.
Yeah, mate, definitely. The Fulham kit is nice. I think we got one for Luca for his birthday.
Fulham kit.
Yeah, it's like the black. Is it the black one? The second kit.
Yeah, okay.
Mate, Luca has every kit under the sun.
Well, he's got
He
a
does,
Fulham
doesn't he?
kit and a what's the other kit we're getting? It's another random kit. He's got two coming, and
it's something that
guess what he?
Go on.
Guess what he's going to book week as next week?
Oh, Lionel Messi.
His Cristiano Ronaldo kit, full socks and everything. He wants to wear his soccer boots.
That's quality, man.
See?
Do you know, this is one thing that I wish. I wish my parents were like, "Oh, Andreas Pereira coming off." Nah, he's
Coming
a
off, yeah.
ball threat.
Looks good.
He looked very good. He looked very good, and especially for his price. Well, he's 4.5. You guys said.
Yeah,
Yes,
midfielder.
Yep.
I wish my parents were like football savvy, because, like, for instance, see there, you've purchased him like the Fulham second kit. You know, he's got full Cristiano Ronaldo kit. My mum would go to like a Kmart or a Target, and she buys something with like someone doing like a scissor kick, and it says soccer.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, you know, of course I loved it. But then looking back, I remember seeing kids with like Manchester United Cantona kit, and like that was my time, you know. And I was like, oh, how do you get one of them? You know, you used to have to order everything from the UK, and my parents just had no idea.
Yeah.
I actually think he's getting a Arsenal kit and a Fulham kit.
Fulham. Arsenal's a nice one. So you're buying a lot of the Adidas kits, are we?
Yeah, you can Adidas.
I said to Taylor we might have to not let him wear his soccer boots, because he'd be playing with this little kid at like recess and he'll just double peg him in his studs.
What's he got? The 6 studs, does he?
Yeah, he's got a pair of black and green Lotto boots.
Oh, Lotto's a great brand.
What, that are screw in or that are molded studs?
I think they're the molded. They're not screw-ins. They're molded.
Yeah, hopefully they're molded, mate.
Unless they call prison rules, I guess. That all changes then.
Oh, man. This game looks 2-2, doesn't it? To Desmond.
Yeah, it does. It does,
Desmond.
yeah.
I'm tipping a long ball over the top to Darwin, and then Darwin plays in Salah for the winning goal.
Well, there's been loads of them, hasn't there? There's been loads of balls over it. Like, I can't believe how direct they are. Like, look where Fulham are sitting. 5 minutes extra. For what? What happened in the game to warrant 5 minutes?
I actually don't know. Maybe the VAR checks.
4 goals.
I said to what's the name? I said to Matt about Sancho. If Eriksen gets the start, I could see a lot of balls over the top with Sancho and Rashford making those diagonal runs behind.
Yeah. Well, Sancho won't be making those runs, according to Jamie Redknapp.
Who's that?
Yeah. Great shout. That's a great shout. Who is that? I actually can't believe he said that. Like, I love Jadon Sancho. What a player. And he's like, yeah, he's really good, technically really sound, really good feet. Just doesn't run. I'm like, what? Anyway,
4 minutes to go here.
Yeah, there is
I don't know.
another. I agree.
Is there another goal?
There is another goal in this.
yeah, I'm feeling another goal.
If
Feeling
Fulham can
another
hold their
goal.
nerve, I
It's
think.
coming, isn't it? It's coming.
Did old mate just chest head that?
Yeah. Magic of the first day.
Oh.
Oh, Salah.
I tell you what, Trent throw into Salah. We have those. He's the new Rory Delap.
Oh, Mitrovic.
Oh my God,
Mate.
Mitrovic he's looking like a prime R9. He's M9.
Damo's throwing his tinfoil hat on.
Did Mitrovic have a giant hole in his shorts then, by the way?
I think so, yeah.
Did you see
I
that?
think so. Maybe just get Luca the shirt, mate. The shorts, they're not very durable.
Yeah. Shorts are finished, they're mudded. Just like my FPL team.
Yeah.
I actually had a funny story to tell you, but I better not tell it on air. Might get you
Yeah.
banned. Matt, your channel will be known as inappropriate material.
Mate,
for
why
offline.
are all your stories like that? Why are all your stories like this, Drew? All your
Mate,
stories
wait till you have a 3-year-old kid, mate, watching a turtle documentary. You'd never think you'd hear it come out of his mouth, but
Oh, you've already said enough.
I'll tell you off air. It's funny. It's pretty funny.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to this.
Yeah, I tried to keep it together when he told me.
Trying to answer properly.
Yeah, kind of just tried to gloss over it like it never was said, but then he repeated it again.
Darwin,
Salah.
he's not on.
Salah is solid.
Salah.
His core
Mate,
is so solid, man.
Yeah, Fulham are defending for their lives.
Yeah, they are.
Salah heard the talk about Jesus. He's like, mate,
Fulham should play for the draw. Mitro just got pot noodled. Yeah, he did.
I almost saw his pot noodle as well.
Who are Fulham bringing on?
Shane Duffy. He was 4 million in
Shane
FPL
Duffy
last year. Do you remember? He was 4 million last season at the start of the season, and everyone was like, Shane Duffy, 4 million asset for Brighton, and he was like getting loads of points. And everyone's like, he's essential. You've got to put him in. And then and then he just was getting dropped after that because he was just filling in. And now
That's so good.
Now he's at Fulham.
Mate,
he's still probably picking up a decent wage.
He's about 8'2".
Yeah.
Oh, that touch killed him. Oh, now he's got a chance. Put the ball out to Trent. Hendo.
Oh my God, he's hit the bar.
Hendo, I tell you what, for someone who's been wasteful, that was nearly the winner.
Yeah.
They've still got a couple minutes.
Way, though, when we say something like that and then bang.
Come on, Van Dijk. Just put it in, mate. Just put it in.
That was a phenomenal shot. It was a brilliant.
Oh, come on, Trent. Come on, Trent.
Come on, Trent.
Have him for lunch, Trent.
A little bit of something. No. A little bit of something.
I think this is 2-2. Well played, Fulham.
Something there.
I was about to blow up at Henderson for taking it. I was like, just feed it through to Salah, mate. And then I was like, oh, good shot. That's a good shot.
That's an amazing shot. If that was into the side net, that's a goal, isn't it? It was dipping.
I think we've got a draw. Or maybe not.
Oh.
Ball through.
No, it looks like a draw, doesn't it? Like a draw.
Keeper got a touch to that. Apparently, the keeper got a touch to that. What a cracking save.
I'm not mad.
2-2. Well, from an FPL point of view, Salah's still got double-digit score. You'll take that.
He's done his bit.
I can't see. Yeah, never know. Son or Kane might beat it, maybe. But it could end up being a pretty good captain score.
Yeah.
Robertson was disappointing. The Robertson, Trent, okay. I was a bit disappointed with Robertson. I could have probably used the extra money for Reece, put Reece James in them, got a better keeper, but there's always next week. Game done.
Well, Fulham, great start to their season.
Great start, yeah.
Definitely, no. That's that was a good game. That was actually a really good game.
Good game.
M9.
That was great.
Incredible.
Yeah, good game.
Just a shout out from Vegas to my boy Pereira, mate. Good game.
All right. Well, that's that. Thanks for everyone for tuning in for the watch along. It was Fulham 2, Liverpool 2. We had goals from Mitrovic, got both for Fulham. So I think he's ended up on 13 points. Salah with a goal and an assist. He's ended up on 11 points. And Darwin Núñez, come off the bench, goal and assist. He's got 9 points. So good stuff. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Q, Dan, any last words before we sign off?
Just strap yourself in for a triple Newcastle extravaganza.
Yeah, fingers crossed some of the other assets get hauls as well. But I'm very glad that Salah, like, I still feel like it's a good captaincy pick now. You know, it was looking a bit ominous at the start there, but no, I think to still get the double digits is a good start.
Agree. Really good stuff. Thanks everyone for tuning in. If you don't already, just give us a subscribe, a like on the video, and we'll be back next week, possibly for the Villa Everton game as well. So if Dan and Q are available, then we might do a watch along for that one. If not, probably the week after. We'll be trying to do plenty of these during the season, whilst we can get a good kickoff. So we'll be back. Thanks everyone for tuning in.
See you later.